Hi, my name is Andre, and welcome to my studio and my YouTube channel. I hope you like my videos. Today I want to show you how I'm painting paintbrush flower, sometimes called prairie red or prairie fire. And it's a little angry little fellow. I just did the taxes, so they may explain why I want to do it. It's will be my approach will be a little abstract with a pen and ink and watercolors and some touch of gouache paint. Hope you like the presentation. If you have any questions, just give me a comment, and I'd see you at the painting board. Here's a finished painting, paintbrush flower or desert fire. And this is how it was done. I'll show you right now that I'm keeping dry watercolors. I can reuse it. And now I'm charging the watercolors. And after transferring from my sketch to the watercolor paper, just doing first wash with a background, which is at the moment is a green. I just want to have a just first wash and I'm going doing the same thing with the flower itself. It's like a first wash. It doesn't really matter how intense a color gonna be at that moment. I will work later on and develop the flower itself and shape and values. Right now it's just using Algerian crimson mixed with a little cadmium orange and just make a little touch here and there. I really don't. I'm working on a dry paper. I'm not wetting the paper first. That situation will create a lot of hard edges. But at that moment, that doesn't matter because this is abstract approach, so they will be working towards drama. Here is the ink. I'm using waterproof ink, and I always put a small container. It's easier for me to handle it. The dipping pens. Here's one of my dipping pens and I'm gonna start working right now the inks and as you see it I'm showing you right now those hard edges but they will disappear after we finish the painting. This is what like you see I'm not going exactly on top of the line. Lines are only for me as a little guidance how uh, the flower will look later that I will determine by and the lines and the painting uh, itself. It's in the close-ups, you can see it exactly what I'm saying and not following exactly the line. The pencil lines will be also part of the painting, so this is like a combination of pencil lines and ink lines together. So this is continuation of the inking the this case. Okay, so inking is done and I'll be using the Fumui brush with a squirrel hair for detail and that's what I'm gonna do watercoloring and I will start with a background and then okay so I'll be doing right now just painting the background and separate the background from foreground. It takes some time to do it but you know just if this is a drama I want to go after so there will be constantly repetition after I finish the, I would say, second wash with a black. I will come back and I will be redefining again and again. It's a part of the in a close up. You can see it. I really don't care. I want to have a part of the painting lines and little white spots and pencil lines. All this build the whole painting and make a little more interesting for the viewer and also will give you this little uh, experience of the drama of the little flower living in a wild surroundings, sometime in desert, somewhere regular field. Now working on little petals in a little orange. Uh, I'll be developing the structure of the flower itself as well as the surrounding the little greenery with a little stem and combine those two flowers. You remember those are two flowers. I put them together in a close-ups, and that's a continuation. This close-up, you can see it. I'm just not following the outlines. You just want to make a little dynamics, and and more excitement. So we'll see how that goes. This time I decided that I needed more opaque color, so I'm using the gouache paint and three or four different colors. I will be mixing them, and since watercolor itself is very transparent, and that was good for me for the little petals. But now I want to go and go a little bit opaque. And as you see with a gouache, I can cover lines, but not quite. Like I said previously, I want to have this interaction with the pencil lines, watercolor, and ink lines, and a gouache, and make the little floating. The flowers is not itself; it's just part of the complex of the painting. And so I'll do this a little bit here and there on the petals too, but mainly I want to play lights and darkness and interaction with painting, paint and the lines, and just kind of like a little symphony. And this could be also achieved by, lifting the paint, but I decided since this is abstract, everything goes, and not necessary, we not follow the exactly or proportion or anything like that. So, and now I want to make more lines, but this time I will be using color inks and then my fountain pens. Each fountain pen is loaded with a different type of color of ink, and the lines also, it's a part of the process of giving more drama to the whole painting. So, and I just have a fixation about lines. So as you see it, there will be a lot of them. This time, the fountain pen is loaded with a red ink, and it's not waterproof. So that's why I'm putting the as the last one on top of it. And well, this is my signature, you know. But anyway, this is fountain pen loaded with a black ink in this time. And this is one of the fountain pens I'm using a lot. It's a German made Lamy. Uh, Again, loaded with ink, which is not waterproof. So if I touch with water, that may bleed to the paintings. But if this is what you want to do it. And just like I do right now. It will just bleed a little bit, but I have a control of it. So this is what's going to happen. This is the on the close-ups. You can see it, a whole bunch of lines and interacting with the paint and pencil lines, ink lines, different colors. I hope you like this presentation, and hopefully I will see you next time. Keep painting.